Jorge Masvidal is an American professional MMA fighter. You probably know him from Kimbo Slice legendary fighting videos. What I really like about Jorge's training is that he's incorporating a beautiful snatch technique. Kudos and respect to his coach, Jesus Gallo. As usual, I've skimmed through his workouts and put my coaching brains to the test. I've compiled a list of 9 exercises Jorge does, and I transferred them to the kettlebell. Make sure to watch until the end of this video to check out the workout protocol. Let's see the exercises. Exercise number 1 is the rotational hang clean. You want to keep your elbows close to the body, like in a guard position, dropping the kettlebell into a hang position. And when you're rotating, you have to watch your hinge because you don't want to rotate with your lower back. Try to keep it as locked as possible. Exercise number 2 is the high pull push-up superset. You want to use your posterior chain for the swing. This means your hips. You pull the bell up to the shoulder level and then you engage in a row. And as soon as we've done both sides, we do 1 push-up. So this is a combination of 2 exercises. Exercise number 3 is banded rack walks. You put a power band on hip level, you rack both kettlebells, and then you start walking backwards. Engage the abdominals and keep your arms close as you would in a guard. Exercise number 4 is the Zercher Squat, a monster exercise. Curl both kettlebells up, keep your elbows close to the body, engage in a front squat. This means you push your knees out and keep your upper body straight. Exercise number 5 is the kneeling thruster. You rack both kettlebells, the elbows as usual close to the body, but you are on your knees. Once your hips extend fully, you push the kettlebells into top fixation. Exercise number 6 is the single-handed bell touch push-up. This is the hard version of the normal bell push-up. You go down into a slight push-up position and reach for the kettlebell. And once you have reached for the kettlebell, you come back up into the sprawl position. The bell has to be far away in order for this exercise to work. Exercise number 7 is the overhead sit-up. You have to be careful with this exercise because it can be problematic for the lower back, so tread carefully. Keep your arms extended in the top fixation, then you push them forward. You go up into a sit-up and keeping both bells up in the top fixation. When you go down, you push your arms forward as you go back down on your back. Breathing is key. You have to build as much intra-abdominal pressure as possible. Exercise number 8 is the Suitcase Deadlift. Very important. You stand in between 2 kettlebells, pushing your hips back, and then the upper body leans forward, and you have to keep your back straight. Lift both bells up and then bring them back to the ground. Exercise number 9 is the Kettlebell Snatch. The first version tends to be more sport oriented and the second one is kind of a hybrid. The first version is for longer sets of time to build endurance with a characteristic hinge and hand insertion, and the hybrid uses some hard style elements. We have a characteristic deadlift position in the backswing and we have a different hand insertion. Exercise number 10 is the kettlebell reverse crunch. You clutch the kettlebell in between your legs. You can grab the handle or you let it loose and then you engage in a reverse crunch. Now high reps works best for this exercise. Aim for 10 to 20 reps and breathe naturally. Exercise number 11 is a bonus, the hard style swing. We want to use the ability of the muscles to contract with more power after a short preliminary stretch, and nature created this mechanism in order for man to successfully struggle with the force of his body inertia in an extreme situation, perfectly suited for fighters. Keep the lats tight, engage in a sharp hinge, use maximum power. It's all in your hips. Exercise number 12 is a bonus, the power clean and squat. We need heavy weights for this one. I use a 40 kg here. We want to fight inertia with this exercise. Fighters need to be able to perform a rapid switch from yielding to holding to overcoming muscular work in an instant. And the power clean and squat stimulates the speed of muscular contraction, which can help in that regard. Pull the bell up from the floor, engage in a squat, and breathing is key. Again, we have to build a lot of intra-abdominal pressure for this one. The workout protocol works like this. We do 10 exercises and we do 5 reps per exercise unless otherwise indicated. We have to use lighter weights except for the final exercise because you don't want to interfere with your general practice of fighting and throwing punches. At the end of the day, this exercise serves to build more strength, more power, and more force in your power center, which are your hips. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like it and consider subscribing. I love doing these types of series and I can see on my analytics that you like them too. So please let me know down in the comments who you want me to focus on next. If you're looking for kettlebell courses that can help you lose weight, build muscle, and improve your kettlebell technique, then check out the Lebe Academy. Let us help you discover a new perspective on kettlebell training, making it simple and easy for you to understand. Join the waiting list of your desired course now and secure your spot when it's open for enrollment. Link is in the description.